I'd next like to talk about the layer system that the app utilises. Essentially, the developer identified very quickly that a home buyer report is substantially more complex than the mortgage valuation, and that the existing format that we utilise with the mortgage valuation app would simply not be able to carry the content that we needed. Working with Steve Micah and his SurveyTech's framework, eTech have essentially broken down the home buyer into 3 separate sections. The first being a description of the relevant element, the second being a comment on the condition of that element, and the third being a piece of advice for the client in respect to the observations made by the surveyor. Each of these is dealt with under a separate layer of the report. So if I go into section E, we're taken to the first layer of section E. You'll see that each of the relevant sections has got its own button, and that brings up a page with descriptive paragraphs. So the first layer, being the description, or rather element, allows me to quickly build up a description of the elements in the building. So let's say, for instance, we've got a house with 2 chimney stacks. So if I click on stacks, I can then change the number of stacks here, say that they're of brick and stone construction, and commit that phrase, and the phrase will drop in there. I can then say that the have pots, clicking that and committing it, and then I can also add about flashings. And if you're not happy with the options that are here, you can click the other button and add your own alternative flashing material. So very quickly now I've built up a description of the chimneys at this property under this elements layer. The next layer allows me to provide a comment on the condition of the chimneys. This is accessed by either the number 1 button or the 1, 2, 3 button. The reason we've got 2 buttons is because if you've got a chimney or any item which is free from any significant defect, it's unnecessary for you to be presented with pages and pages of possible defects from which to make your choices. By having the 1 button, you're presented with a very quick window which just gives you various options for confirming the chimneys are in satisfactory condition. So I can say the stacks are in satisfactory condition, but the masonry is weathered in places, and commit that phrase. Notice that this is called defects, and the colour has now changed to red for the window I'm working in, and the red colour indicates that you are in the second layer of the app. So again, looking here, we've got the first layer, elements, or rather the description, in blue, and below that the defects layer, which again, if I click on it to go back in, you'll see it's in the red colour. The final layer allows me to deal with advice. If I click on here, I've got various different things I can give. I can talk about open pots. Open chimney pots could lead to rainwater entering the property, and commit that. So now my advice as a third layer sits below here.